It was a sunny Friday afternoon at Los Angeles International Airport, LAX, on July 18, 2025. The sky was clear and the weather was perfect for flying. The airport buzzed with travelers, and among them was Delta Airlines Flight 446, a Boeing 767 bound for Atlanta. The terminal was filled with the sounds of announcements and the hustle of passengers. Passengers settled in, stowing bags and preparing for the journey ahead. Some were excited, while others were simply relieved to be on board. The crew ran through their checklists, ensuring every system was ready. Each member focused on their tasks, knowing the importance of these routines. The pilots received clearance to taxi to the runway. They communicated with air traffic control, confirming their path. Engines roared to life, and the plane rolled toward takeoff. The vibrations of the powerful engines could be felt throughout the cabin. The captain welcomed everyone, sharing flight details as the jet lined up for departure. His voice was calm and reassuring. With a surge of power, the 767 thundered down the runway. The acceleration pressed passengers back into their seats. Passengers felt the familiar push as the plane lifted into the clear California sky. The city below began to shrink rapidly. For a few minutes, everything was routine. Just another flight. The cabin was filled with a sense of normalcy. People glanced out the windows, read books, or chatted quietly. It was a typical scene of in-flight tranquility. The city shrank below as the plane climbed. The sprawling landscape of Los Angeles became a distant memory. No one suspected that this ordinary flight would soon become anything but normal. The calm was deceptive. The crew remained focused, monitoring instruments and passenger comfort. They were trained for any situation. The jet banked east, beginning its cross-country journey. The flight path was set for a smooth trip to Atlanta. Calm filled the cabin, with only the hum of engines in the background. It was a serene moment for everyone on board, but in moments that calm would be shattered. The unexpected was about to unfold. Minutes after takeoff, disaster struck. What began as a routine flight quickly turned into a nightmare scenario for everyone on board. A loud bang echoed through the cabin. Passengers on the left saw flames erupting from the engine, disbelief and fear spreading instantly. Panic rippled as orange fire streaked past the windows, illuminating the faces of stunned travelers. Flight attendants moved quickly, urging everyone to stay seated and calm. Their voices, though steady, betrayed the urgency of the moment. Their training kicked in, steadying nerves as the situation escalated. They reassured passengers, demonstrating safety procedures with practiced precision. On the ground, people stared upward, phones out, capturing the burning jet as it roared overhead, trailing smoke. Social media lit up with videos and photos of the unfolding emergency, spreading news of the crisis worldwide within minutes. In the cockpit, alarms blared, an engine fire. Warning lights flashed urgently, demanding immediate action. The pilots faced a critical moment, relying on years of preparation and training to guide their every move. The plane, heavy with fuel, was still climbing, making the situation even more dangerous. Every second counted as the crew worked to control the crisis, communicating clearly and executing emergency checklists. Passengers clung to their seats, fear and uncertainty in the air, each person hoping for a safe outcome. The world watched as the drama played out above Los Angeles, news helicopters circling the sky. The pilots' next actions would determine the fate of everyone on board, every decision carrying enormous weight. The test of their training had arrived, and the lives of hundreds depended on their skill and composure. In the cockpit, the pilots acted fast and without panic. Their training and experience kicked in immediately. The captain flew the plane while the first officer tackled the engine fire checklist. Each knew their role and executed it flawlessly. They shut down the burning engine with precision and speed, and activated the fire suppression system, ensuring the fire was contained. Calm and precise, they worked as a team, following emergency procedures to the letter. Continuing to Atlanta was impossible. Returning to LAX was the only safe choice. They quickly agreed on this course of action. The captain declared an emergency, "Mayday, Mayday, Mayday," alerting everyone to their critical situation. Air traffic controllers cleared the skies, giving Delta 446 priority and ensuring a clear path back to the airport. The plane was heavy with fuel, so the pilots entered a holding pattern over the ocean to burn off weight, making the aircraft lighter for landing. This gave them time to prepare for an emergency landing, reviewing every procedure meticulously. Inside, the crew reassured passengers and reviewed safety procedures, ensuring everyone was ready for the unexpected. The pilots completed their checklists, double-checking every step to ensure nothing was overlooked. The aircraft circled, engines humming, as the city watched below, unaware of the drama unfolding above. The crew's professionalism was on full display, their training evident in every action. Every move was deliberate, every decision critical, as they navigated the emergency. The fate of the flight rested on their expertise and calm under pressure. As fuel burned off, the moment of truth approached, bringing them closer to their critical landing. The pilots prepared for a challenging return to LAX, ready to execute a safe landing. Emergency crews at LAX sprang into action, lining the runway with fire trucks and ambulances. The pilots guided the 767 in a controlled descent, flying on one engine. Flight attendants instructed passengers on the brace position, keeping everyone calm. The plane lined up for final approach, tension thick in the cabin. With skill, the pilots brought the jet down. Wheels touched the runway smoothly. Fire trucks raced alongside, ready for any flare-up. The plane slowed to a stop. The danger had passed. Relief swept through the cabin. Cheers and applause erupted. The crew's training and composure had paid off. Emergency teams checked the engine, confirming it was safe. The pilots taxied the plane to a secure area. Passengers prepared to disembark, grateful to be on solid ground. The most dangerous moments were over. Delta 446 had returned safely, thanks to teamwork and training. Passengers and crew felt overwhelming relief as they exited the aircraft. Fire crews confirmed there was no further danger. Medical teams checked everyone. No injuries reported. Delta Airlines quickly reassured the public. All were safe. Passengers calmly left the plane, some shaken but grateful. The airline provided support, food, and help with rebooking. News spread quickly. This was a story of survival, not tragedy. Passengers praised the pilots and crew for their professionalism. The emergency had been handled perfectly. Delta 446's ordeal ended with every life intact. The emergency unfolded in full view of the world. Eyewitnesses filmed the burning jet, uploading videos to social media within minutes. News of the incident spread instantly, with millions following updates online. A plane spotter's video captured the entire event, going viral and appearing on global news. People tracked the flight's path in real time, sharing hopes for a safe landing. The internet buzzed with concern and praise for the crew. When news broke that everyone was safe, relief and admiration flooded social media. The incident became a powerful example of how quickly information and support can spread. The world watched, commented, and celebrated the crew's skill. The drama in the sky became a global story in seconds. Social media turned ordinary witnesses into real-time reporters. The safe landing was seen as a triumph of training and technology. The safe outcome was no accident. The Boeing 767 is built with safety in mind, able to fly on one engine if needed. Redundant systems and robust design make such emergencies survivable. Pilots train for engine failures in realistic simulators, practicing every possible scenario. Their quick, calm response was the result of countless hours of preparation. The plane's fire suppression system worked as designed, containing the danger. Every safety feature, from sensors to emergency checklists, played a role. The professionalism of the crew and the strength of the aircraft turned crisis into success. Modern aviation is built on layers of safety and relentless training. The incident proved that both technology and human skill are essential. Passengers saw firsthand how these systems protect lives. Delta 446's story became a testament to aviation safety. With everyone safe, investigators turned to the cause of the fire. The FAA launched a detailed investigation, examining the damaged engine and maintenance records. Experts disassembled the engine, searching for the failure's origin. They reviewed black box data and interviewed the crew and maintenance staff. The goal? Learn what went wrong and prevent it from happening again. The process would take months, but transparency was key. If a design flaw or maintenance issue was found, new safety rules would follow. The investigation aimed to improve safety for all future flights. Every incident is a chance to make aviation safer. The findings would be shared publicly, ensuring accountability. The focus remained on learning, not blame. Delta 446's emergency was a powerful lesson in aviation safety. The system worked. Training, technology, and teamwork saved lives. Pilots and flight attendants proved their value in crisis. The Boeing 767's design and safety features performed as intended. The incident reassured travelers that flying remains incredibly safe. Every emergency is met with preparation and professionalism. The world saw that even rare failures can be managed. The story ended not in tragedy, but in triumph. Aviation's constant focus on safety makes such outcomes possible. Millions fly safely every day because of lessons learned from events like this.